Say your name for the camera. Let's look straight here.
Dave Krugman.
First question. Using one word, can you describe the state of the world?
Oh, wow. Tumultuous, I would say. At every time in human history, there's always a lot going on, but it just seems like so much this year is converging all at once. It's almost like a stranger than fiction reality. Like you couldn't write it. Like if somebody was like, "Here, read this book," I'd be like, "That's not believable." Or like if this was in a movie, I'd be like, "No, it's too over the top." But everything just kind of colliding all at once, and it's overwhelming. And at the same time, like a lot of the ways that we usually cope with that type of tension and pressure and stress, like we don't, those things have been taken away from us too, which is, socializing and getting together with other human beings. It's like the one thing that is also not possible right now. So it's kind of this interesting scenario we find ourselves in.
What challenges have you faced this year?
My biggest challenges that I'm facing this year is just like I'm a very I get a lot of my creative energy from other people and interacting and worlds colliding and overlapping, and I've never had a year with such little kind of social turnover and just interactions with new people. So creatively, it's really hard for me to find a groove and to be truly connected to my craft, because I just feel like this whole year has been, a long period of isolation for a lot of us. So that's my biggest challenge.
And taking that and putting it into a box and like looking at it and reflecting, how have you grown as a person through those challenging times?
So, any moment of crisis or extended period of crisis also comes with silver linings. I think that I realized that I was kind of just jumping from one thing to the next without too much deep thought. I was kind of just like, oh, I'll do this and then I'll do that, and sure, I'll say yes to this and I'll travel here, and I never really took the time to slow down, which makes it hard for me to do things that take a little bit more focus and effort and sustained energy. Coming out of this, I hope to take those lessons about pacing yourself and taking a little bit more time with your ideas, and I hope I can apply them to my post-pandemic life.
Are you hopeful? And if you are hopeful, what are you most hopeful for looking for in 2021?
I am very hopeful, actually. I don't think it's going to be 2021. I think that we're in this for another year or so, probably. But I'm hopeful that we'll have new leadership and just take this country in a new direction, because the past 4 years have done such damage to the experience of living in America, honestly. So I'm hopeful that we can move forward with new leadership, and that people, I hope that people can take the lessons that they've learned during this time and kind of apply them to their lives. And I hope that we can mitigate the damage that's being done to people's lives and health and businesses and everything. So I'm hopeful, humans are nothing if not resilient. And I think that I'm eager to see how we build back from this.